The Japanese Grand Prix is soon to be held, and there is a huge shake-up coming. In this day's video, we look at the developing storylines at Suzuka, where uncertain weather, new team lineups, and tactical car setups are all set to produce one of the most thrilling races of the season. Watch out as we analyze what is going to happen and how the changing dynamics could affect the championship battle. The anticipation is mounting as Suzuka gets ready to stage the Japanese Grand Prix, a race where the unexpected is the rule. To begin with, the weather is expected to be a decisive factor, with predictions suggesting unstable conditions that could totally change the team plans. Specialists anticipate that the atmospheric pressure will be a determining factor on Sunday's race day. Early predictions indicate that there is a 50% chance of rain at the race commencement, but the likelihood extends to an incredible 70% for the course of the event. Not only does this prediction guarantee an electric atmosphere on the racetrack, but also presents a major challenge for teams as they adjust their car settings in preparation for a wet and slippery racetrack. The effect of rain on performance is something that each team has painstakingly prepared for, but unpredictability of Suzuka weather guarantees that even the most carefully developed strategies may experience unexpected complication. Before the race, a few teams have had to change their setups based on experiences from the past events, in particular, the Melbourne Grand Prix. At Melbourne, several teams compromised on their best qualifying setups in favor of a setup that would be better suited to handle wet race conditions. While this ploy did not come good for Ferrari then, it can be expected that they will reorient themselves at Suzuka, where the nature of the circuit could provide them with a clear edge. Adding to the drama, two new players are debuting at Suzuka. One of them is a going back to the traditional design motifs of the old days, creating a sense of nostalgia among fans of the sport. The other is the newly promoted Yuki, a new star whose promotion has already made waves in the racing community. Yuki's recent upgrade has been met with mixed reactions, as some pundits suggest it might be a long overdue opportunity, while others remain skeptical given the unique challenges of the Japanese circuit. This fresh dynamic introduces a layer of unpredictability, and it remains to be seen how these new lineups will integrate with their respective teams' overall strategy. The track itself, with its quick, sweeping turns and technical demands, will push each driver and engineer to the limit on race day. Suzuka's special configuration, featuring a mix of medium and high speed zones, is designed to negate some of McLaren's historical strengths, particularly in light of the fact that McLaren's performance is at times dependent on their superior dry weather tire management. If Ferrari is able to utilize the layout of the circuit to their advantage, they might be set for a big performance upgrade. Their race car, the SF25, is said to be just what Suzuka requires of it, and a flawlessly run strategy could even see them take a double podium. One of the most compelling narratives of the weekend is the elevation of Yuki. Now known as Yuki Tsunoda, this home hero has finally been presented with the chance he had long been waiting for. During simulator session, Yuki showed a good attitude, saying, "I want to end on the podium at this Japanese Grand Prix. Every bit of support from our team has helped me reach this point." His confidence is contagious, and despite the immense pressure of his debut with Red Bull, he has embraced the challenge wholeheartedly. Yuki's determination to perform in front of his home crowd not only elevates his own status but also adds a fresh element of excitement to the team's dynamics. By contrast, Liam Lawson's case still causes outrage around the paddock. Lawson, having had tough luck this year, is in an odd situation at Red Bull. His recent demotion was a focus of furious debate among fans and experts alike. It is the belief of many that the years of experience Lawson has had in Super Formula should have given him a more settled position within the team. Yet, this defeat can prove to be a strong motivator for the Kiwi driver. One of his biggest mentors, Tony Quinn, has recently opined that the demotion might prove to be a turning point for Lawson's eventual bounce back. "I feel that once Liam finds his footing again, his ability will come to the surface. A temporary reverse is nothing in comparison to the potential he possesses," Quinn said. This encouraging note has rekindled the hopes of fans who still have confidence in Lawson's ability, even in the midst of the setbacks he is facing at the moment. While that is going on, McLaren is not resting on its laurels. The team is preparing for a battle royal at Suzuka as they seek to take advantage of the quirks of the circuit. With both Norris and Partry set to take on the challenge, the battle for internal bragging rights is likely to be intense. The pressure is on to win a top 2 position before the drivers even get started to fight for the win. Further complicating the race dynamics is the threat of rain, which can drastically affect tyre strategies and performance. McLaren's engineers have been working non-stop to revise their configurations so that all of the car's components are equipped to cope with the demands of a dampened track and can still provide the speed required to fight for positions on the podium. Ferrari is also revising its strategy. Having been set back by a double disqualification at the Chinese Grand Prix, the team is more determined than ever to show its mettle in Suzuka. Ferrari engineers have created a new simulator model for the SF25 based on the data gathered in China. This innovative approach aims to optimize performance by lowering both the fuel load and the ride height, a strategy that, if executed properly, could see the team making significant gains in race pace. Ferrari's focus on the finer details of car setup is a clear indication that they are in it for the long haul, and every adjustment is designed to extract every ounce of performance from their machine. Red Bull, as ever the strategist, has also made its own adjustments in light of the changing circumstances. The team is said to be planning to tone down the setup to make it less aggressive for Yuki so that his debut race is as smooth and composed as possible. Red Bull knows that the success of their new driver is not only dependent on his ability, but also on how the team can work to adapt the car to satisfy the specific requirements of Suzuka. With both teams set to maximize their performance in this capricious climate, the race will be a masterclass in strategy, skill, and tenacity. Aside from the technical and strategic complexities, Suzuka will provide a story of rich human drama and fierce competition. The dynamics between seasoned veterans and up-and-coming drivers will provide a compelling story that will go far beyond the circuit. The attempts by each team to adjust to the changing conditions will not only affect the result of the race, but may have long-term consequences for the rest of the season. With each turn and turnabout on the track, fans are in for a race that captures the essence of Formula One, a perfect mix of technology, tactics, and pure human emotion. Looking ahead to Suzuka, one thing is certain: the Japanese Grand Prix will not be a letdown. With unpredictable conditions, changing team tactics, and a new influx of up-and-coming drivers eager to impress, this contest is going to be one of the most heart-stopping highlights of the season. The team decisions taken during the build-up and in the course of the race may very well decide the course of the championship, so every single moment on circuit matters. Thanks for being with us as we take a look at the numerous thrilling storylines heading into the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka. From dramatic weather to new team lineups and in-race strategy, this race is going to bring unforgettable moments. Make sure to let us know in the comments below what you believe will happen. And don't forget to subscribe for more detailed analysis and updates as the season unfolds. Until next time, keep your love of racing burning bright and enjoy the ride.